That's correct, Esther. Democrats want to oust President Joe Biden, but let's put it in a perspective. President Joe Biden, in his first term, has done significantly very well. If history was to judge him correctly, he would go down in history as one of the most successful presidents of our time. However, the timing is not looking good. He has had a lot of mishaps, a lot of events happening after the debate. Then a series of other mishaps have happened. Now with the latest COVID news, it doesn't look good for President Joe Biden. So a lot of Democrats who rally with him or who caucus for the Democrats, they want him out. They say that maybe it's time for him to pass on the baton to a younger person, somebody who has the ability and the fitness to run as president.
You know, Paul, others are asking, why are Democrats divided over Joe Biden staying in the race compared to his rival, former President Donald Trump, who appears to have the support of nearly every Republican person within the party?
You know, to quote Chairman Mao, or the former leader of the China, Mao Zedong, he once said that politics is war without bloodshed. When you think about it, what's happening in the Democratic Republic, it's war without a bloodshed. Democrats are going for their own leader, Joe Biden, as opposed to Republicans who are united behind Trump. What's causing this? For the first time, leaders in the Democratic caucus are coming out publicly to say that they no longer think that President Biden has what it takes to be the next leader of the Democratic Party or the leader of the United States. And that's obviously not going very well for President Biden, who has remained steadfast and said he's not going to step aside until maybe doctors tell him otherwise.
Quickly, Paul, what do the polls say about Biden versus Trump? Who is doing what in terms of numbers?
That's a very, very big concern. A lot of Democrats are concerned that when you look at the national polls, when you look at their own internal polling, the polls don't look good. The optics don't look good for President Joe Biden. So they are suggesting that because the polls nationally don't look good for his re-election bid, maybe it's about time he passed on the torch to a younger person. And but ultimately, this will come down to President Joe Biden making that decision. Until then, he's still the presumptive Democratic nominee for the United States presidency.